Hi, everybody. My name is Emily Jones. I'm a Norwex independent consultant and a vice president sales leader with Norwex. In this training, we're going to talk about customer VIP groups, which is one of the favorite parts of my Norwex business. So let's break it down. First up, what is it? So a customer VIP group is a group you're going to create on Facebook. It's going to be a private group. And in this group, it's going to give you the opportunity to continue to build your relationship with your customers. And it's also going to give you a chance to help them learn to use and love their Norwex items. Who are you going to invite? So this group is going to be filled with past customers. So these are people who have purchased from you before or strong leads. So anybody who's expressed interest in Norwex before and they don't already have a Norwex consultant. When are you going to do it? You're going to do it right away. So whenever I have new consultants join my team, I actually strongly encourage them to start their customer VIP group right away and let it build and grow. And we're going to talk about how amazing it gets over time. Why do you need this? So at my parties, I actually like to focus on the Safe Haven 5 set and the MOP system. So that is what my focus on is at my parties. So when I have this customer VIP group on Facebook, it then gives me a platform, a place that I can feature all the other amazing products that Norwex has to offer. It also makes it very easy for my customers to get a hold of me whenever they're ready to reorder, book their own Norwex party, or whether they're ready to join my team. And what I'm going to show you now is actually how you're going to set it up on Facebook. So I'm going to share my screen with you for just a moment. And I'm going to show you that if you are on Facebook here, you are actually going to go here to Groups, click Groups, Create Group, and you're going to name your group. So you can name it whatever you want. The things that you need to keep in mind is per Norwex compliance, Norwex cannot be in the name and your name cannot be in the name. So things that pop to mind, toss the toxins, just add water, crush the chemicals, clean green, any of those things. And then it is okay for you to follow that group name with your name and title. For instance, it might be crush the chemicals, Emily Jones, Norwex Independent Consultant. And then you're going to make your group private, as you can see here, and you're going to click Create, and that's all there is to it. All right, so your group is created. Now what? This is when you're going to prioritize growing your group. So what that means is any opportunity you have to grow your group size, you want to take advantage of that. So the first thing comes down to the party. So I do a lot of in-home parties. When I'm at an in-home party, I actually try to get people to join my group right then and there. So after I do all my demos, I actually end my party with a giveaway, and I give them 3 extra entries to join my 3 extra entries to win the giveaway by joining my customer group. So I have them get out their phone and I teach them how to join my group right then and there. They go to the search bar on their Facebook app, they start typing my group name, it'll pop up, and they can click join group. And I recommend that you practice searching for your group before the party and figure out the easiest way to find it. So that's how I like to get my customers in my group, is right away at the party. If you're doing online or virtual parties, you can post the link. So maybe after your Facebook party, you're going to say, do you want to stay in touch with me? Join my VIP group on Facebook, and put the link where they can click it and click join. Also, customer follow-up. I'm very passionate about customer follow-up. I use texting for customer follow-up, but you can use phone calls, emails, texting. There's lots of options. So the most important thing is that you are using that opportunity to grow your group. So in most of my text messages that I do for follow-up, I include my link to join my VIP group so that they can click it and click join group, and I can approve them in. Another thing is any leads. So if I am picking my daughter up from school and somebody asks me a lot of questions about Norwex, then I might say, would you like to join my customer VIP group so you can learn more? And then I'm going to invite them to my group that way, okay? So growing your group is very, very important. Now we're gonna talk about what do you do with this group. So you have this group, you're building the volume, what do you do with it? So this may come as a surprise to many, but this is actually supposed to be 80% value and fun and only 20% sales. So sometimes I have newer consultants say, I'm wasting my time. Nobody's buying anything. Well, guys, actually, the point is not necessarily sales. It's actually to create value, to help your customers love what they have, teach them about other products. So you're going to create the value, grow the size, and the sales come later. And we're going to talk all about that. Okay? So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to creating value is scheduling. So I actually am a nurse. I have a special needs daughter, and I'm a Norwex consultant. So a lot of us wear a lot of different hats in life. And if I don't write things in my planner, then I forget what to do. So for my customer VIP group, I actually write in my planner to do things on a schedule so that I don't forget to be interactive with them a couple times a week. I actually recommend that you post in your customer VIP group twice a week and that you do a live video once a week, okay? So I'm gonna give you some ideas on different things to do with your VIP customers, but I would not recommend doing all of these. Pick a couple of them that really speak to you and stick with that schedule, and that way you're consistent with your VIPs. So I'm gonna screen share with you again, and I'm gonna show you some different things that I like to do with my customers. So first one is a Sunday spotlight. So every Sunday, I make a really simple graphic. I actually use the same graphic and I put a different product on it. And I let my VIP customers leave a testimony, a picture, or ask a question about this product. And I give a deadline of 8 p.m. and I do a small giveaway associated with this Sunday spotlight. And basically they all just rave about the product and how much they love it. And those that don't own it get to ask questions about what you use it on and things like that. But it's a really consistent, wonderful thing that I like to do with my VIPs, and they have a lot of fun with it. Another option would be a meme Monday. So every Monday I post a funny cleaning meme, and my VIP customers just think it's funny and make little comments about it. So that's a simple thing that you can implement. Another thing would be Tip Tuesday. So for this Tip Tuesday, I was packing for a trip, and I actually showed them how that when you're packing for a trip, instead of bringing your full-size bottles of your day cream, night cream, eye cream, and illuminating facial oil, you could put small amounts into contact cases and use that for travel. Another Tip Tuesday would be using command hooks on the inside of your cabinets to hang your silicone lids. Another idea is a What's That Wednesday. So maybe every Wednesday you pick kind of what I consider a hidden gem. So something in the catalog that we don't talk about very much, and you give it a little day of spotlight. Another option would be Feature It Friday. So this means maybe every Friday you choose a different customer special to feature. So maybe one Friday you talk about shop sustainably, the next Friday you talk about chemical-free shine, and the last Friday you talk about our spend and get offer, and another Friday you talk about what free gifts they're gonna get with their purchase. So obviously this changes month to month, but just gives you an idea of how you can give some extra highlight to those things that are already on sale from Norwex. So what is fun about these things, guys, is that none of this is salesy, right? I'm not putting prices. I'm not giving links. I'm not saying order here. I'm literally just featuring items in a very not salesy way, but what's happening is it's selling itself. So for my Sunday Spotlight, for example, I'm not selling it, but all of my customers are selling it, okay? So some more ideas for you that are not salesy but product features, something called a 5 days, 5 ways. So some people call this a 5-day series. You're gonna pick a product and you're gonna devote 5 days in a row where you're talking about different outside the box ways to use these products. So let's say we're doing counter cloths. Then we might talk about how you can use the counter cloth as a burp cloth. I don't have a baby, so I used my daughter's baby doll and featured it. You might talk about how you can use a counter cloth to hold your pint of ice cream so that your hand doesn't get cold. And you might talk about how you can use the counter cloths as napkins, and maybe you're gonna color code and each person in your family has a different color. So just different ways to highlight these products that they might be using the way they're supposed to be used, but some other fun ways they can be used in addition to those obvious ways. All right, another really fun thing I like to do with my VIP customers is Where's Norwex? So this is where you kind of hide a Norwex product in a picture. So I do this a lot when I'm traveling on trips. So here we're staying in a hotel and I have a cute picture of my daughter, and over here you can see that the body balm is on the nightstand. Now, I make these a little hard because my VIP customers are really good at these. So I hide them and I say, where's Norwex? And then I talk about the body balm and how I like to take it with me on vacations for when her cheeks get windburns, that I can use the body balm to help moisturize. Another one is here she is on the beach, and you can see the Dusty Mitt peeking out of the beach bag here. And I talk about how the Dusty Mitt is really great for getting sand off of your kiddos. So this gives me an opportunity to talk about the vacation that we're on. It keeps me in touch with my customers a little bit while I'm on my vacation. And often when I'm on trips, a lot of times they're Norwex incentive trips. So they're also recruiting seeds and just showing my customers, you know, trips that I can earn from Norwex as well, which is an amazing blessing. All right, something else that you might consider are special events that you can do within your VIP group. So every month you might choose to do a party within your VIP group. So you're doing basically like a Facebook party for your VIP customers. So examples, like in February, you might do a Love Your Body event. That means that you do a party where you feature items that we don't talk about all the time, like our deodorants, our shampoo and conditioner, our makeup removal cloths. And you can talk about, you know, reducing chemical use on our skin. You might talk about a Greening Your Spring cleaning event featuring the Safe Haven 5 set, how you can use the Safe Haven 5 set to clean your entire home. And then you could have some extra features like the EnviroWand, the mattress cleaner, the entry mat, and you might do a spend and get offer, like spend $75 and get 25% off of one of these cleaning must-haves. So this is kind of when you're ready to incorporate a little bit of sales into your group. You can do things like this. So you're creating value by teaching them about the products by doing the events, but then you might do a spend and get offer as well. Another thing that you could do is an Earth Day extravaganza. So you could do, you know, April is when Earth Day happens. And so you could feature the straws, the produce bags, the silicone lids, and just products like that as well. So it's really a fun time to create a party once a month. Do that party with your customers, feature some of those products that we don't talk about all the time. And then if you decide to incorporate sales after that, you totally can. So like you saw when I did the spring cleaning events, you know, I did the event and then I decided it was time for that 20% sale. So I did that little extra sale associated with the event. So remember, 80% value and feature, and then 20% sales. Some other ways you could incorporate sales, maybe after your 5 days, 5 ways, you're gonna put the countercloths on sale. Maybe you wanna do something like that. Or maybe Norwex has a flash sale going on and it's the perfect opportunity to feature that flash sale. All right, so what I want to talk to you guys about to wrap up this training is the power of time and consistency. So what I want to tell you is that I've been sharing Norwex for a little over 4 years. And what I did is I averaged my non-party sales for January, February, and March of 2020. So those were the last 3 months. So these are any orders that came from my VIP customers or repeat customers, so not attached to a party. And my average monthly non-party sales for 2020, when I've been a consultant for 4 years, was $6,100, okay? So I am telling you that because here's what I want to show you. When I had been a consultant for a year, so 2017, I averaged my monthly non-party sales for January, February, and March 3 years ago. So again, I've been a consultant for 1 year, and my average monthly non-party sales was $472. So how do I go from $472 to $6,100 in 3 years? That's over a 1,000% increase. How does that happen? And I'm so excited to tell you that it's seriously so simple. It comes down to a few things. Consistent party calendar, okay? Keep those parties consistent. They are the heart of your business. Consistent follow-up with all of the customers you meet at those parties, okay? And then a consistent time investing into my VIP customers. So having a consistent schedule where I'm adding value to my VIP group. And the last thing is time. Give it time, grow your group, be patient. And the true secret to direct sales is never giving up. Thanks for watching. Good luck to you guys.